Hey guys, Coldplay is back in the news today. Is it because their mellow alt-rock tunes have recaptured America's attention and in a much more real sense, our hearts? No man, of course not. Get real. They're front page news again because a video of their kiss cam at their July 16th concert in Boston, Massachusetts has gone viral on TikTok. At the time of this recording, that video has over 4 million likes. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at what all the fuss is about.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
I mean, that's a crazy clip, right? The footage we've just seen appears to show a middle-aged couple duck out of the camera's view in shame when they see themselves on the Jumbotron. A woman sitting next to them is beet red in the face, and then this guy comes in at the end and he's just totally not reading the room at all. He's just losing his mind over here. He doesn't understand anything about what's happening right in front of him. What's even funnier about this video though is that frontman Chris Martin doesn't let them off the hook, like, at all.
Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
He's just fully like, whoa, that's kind of weird. They're probably cheating on their spouses. Am I right, audience? It's really not a great look for the people in this video, but I mean, what's really the harm, right? I mean, what are the odds that someone they know sees this video in the first place and then IDs them from it, right? Well, in this case, it took only about 3 hours for someone to leave this comment under the trending video. Oh my God, that looks like astronomer CEO Andy Byron and astronomer Chief People Officer Kristen Cabot? Cabot? I don't know. Who will know? Oh, that's gonna be one awkward board meeting, if not a couple divorces too. Well, damn. But wait, there's more. Or maybe there's not. The woman with the bright red face was originally identified in a reply to the comment that I showed you earlier. When I was writing the script around 9 or 10 p.m. on the 17th, the comment was still live, but when I went to go pull screenshots while I'm editing right now around 3 a.m. on the 18th, the comment was no longer posted. So I did some more digging and I found some people online who seemed like they had legitimate accounts with followers and posts and stuff, stating that they knew the person in question very well and that there was no way it was her. So now there was some uncertainty in whether or not, these unverified reports were accurate or trustworthy. So I took a closer look myself at the pictures of the individual in the video and the individual that people are claiming it was. And while they do look sort of similar, they definitely don't look as much alike as the main characters in the video and the alleged executives that are supposed to be the center of this controversy. So I've decided I'm not going to mention the third individual by name in this video because I don't want to spread misinformation and it's really not that important. Her reaction in this video gives us plenty. It seems to me like she knows the two main characters aren't supposed to be seen together like this and that they're cooked now. And just to be crystal clear, I can't even say for a fact that the main characters are who the internet say they are. The purpose of this video is not to present these events as facts just yet, but instead to relay to you how the internet is digesting this clip and, goof on the absurdity of it all. Please understand that all of the jokes and reactions and everything that I have in this video are reactions to how the story has progressed thus far, but that I am taking all of this with a grain of salt, and I think that you should too. Okay, back to me. As far as I know, this legend has not yet been identified. So those are our players, those are the people involved. Let's dig a little bit more into the video. The first thing that came to my head when I saw this video was, imagine this is how you find out your partner listens to Coldplay. The second thing that came to my head was the opposite, actually. Imagine you're like the biggest Coldplay fan in the world and you see this. What was the date? It was just like a Coldplay concert. My dream date. Cute. And he knows that. Now that second thought I did feel a little bit bad about because while Kristen Cabot is divorced, Andy Byron very much has a wife and kids. Which is going to lead me right to my disclaimers for this video. Obviously, this is a super nasty thing for the family to have to deal with, so let's try and stick to goofing on the absurdity of the situation and leave everyone involved alone. Also, I think we can all agree that cheating on your spouse, having an affair with someone who you know is married, or enabling that affair and then keeping the information from the family are all immoral things to do to varying degrees. I'll leave just how bad you think those things are in relation to each other up to you, but I also want to throw something else out there first. Yes, Kristen Cabot is a C-level executive, but Andy Byron is the CEO. So there's gonna be some sort of power imbalance there. Originally, I had written something here about the difficult position the red-faced woman may have found herself in, given the job she was rumored to have held based on earlier reports. Since I can't verify any of those right now, I'll just say that if this woman does know about the affair, which to me it seems like she does, and if she happens to work for either one of these individuals, you can see how that relationship of, boss employee might shift the power imbalances even further. That being said, the last thing I gotta say for my own protection is that none of the parties involved or the company they work for have either confirmed or denied that these people are actually who the internet thinks they are. There is a statement out there floating around the internet that claims to have been made by Andy Byron himself, but the tweet that popularized it initially was made by a satire account. So technically, it may not be Andy Byron and company actually pictured in this video. But Andy Byron has either privated or deleted his LinkedIn account, while his wife reportedly removed his surname from her Facebook account before deleting it entirely. Also, look at these side-by-sides. Come on, man. Which brings me back to the breakdown of the video. Why, just why, would you be so openly affectionate with your affair partner in such a public space when pictures of your face are all over the internet? I guess I can sort of see the vision. Come on, babe. It's just a Coldplay concert. It's not like anyone's gonna be there. Coldplay's ability to remain relevant aside, this is a massive unforced error by all parties involved. Secondly, these guys folded immediately when they saw themselves on the Jumbotron. You know what that tells me? That tells me that you lack heart. So what if they showed you to a stadium full of people with cameras rolling? The game's not over, man. You can still get back in this thing. If they just lock in for literally 1 second and kiss each other, this video goes completely unnoticed online. Or, even better, gets deleted from the camera roll entirely because it would be so unremarkable. Dude, you're two middle-aged white people at a Coldplay concert. You're hidden in plain sight. You would have been fine. But no, the moment was too big. The lights were too bright and they pissed down their legs. How's that for yellow, Chris Martin? The next video that at Instagrace posted to her account was a performance of Him for the Weekend. I know it may not be the song immediately after this event, but if it was, if that song was soundtracking the worst moment of my life, I might go insane. If I had to listen to the Drunken High song immediately after that happened to me, I would lose it. Speaking of insane, can you imagine the chaos at the office the next day? If you're pure of heart and you work for Astronomer, you need to take your PTO right now, because everyone who has ever had a meeting with HR is going to be acting up in the coming days. The people management department lost all authority to effectively people manage the second that video went live. I know you made me promise not to take pens home from the office anymore, but clearly we don't value the promises we make at this company, so I'm not going to listen to what you have to say. What do you mean you have to write me up for being late too many times? You didn't bother reporting that the CEO was cheating on his wife. What do you mean my social media presence might be damaging to the company's reputation? My entire For You page is your face. Anyways, guys, that was a very random bit of drama from the internet for you. All I can say is, I hope the Coldplay concert was worth it. Come on. Relax, Coldplay heads out there. I'm just messing around. I have literally zero opinion on Coldplay's music. No problem with it at all. I just thought this video would be funnier if I was also windmill dunking on them the whole time. Speaking of, one last little tidbit here about this whole situation. So I guess they asked the old CEO of Astronomer for his take on the situation. Once he stated that he had no knowledge or involvement, people began asking him if he liked Coldplay for some reason. Here's his response verbatim. I have 704 liked songs on Spotify. None are Coldplay. So, Chris Martin, if you're watching this, you need to have beef with him and not me. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been Aaron Trevino. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and then let me know what you thought about all this mess in the comments. I'm trying really hard to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and we're nearly halfway there. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. It would help me out so much. You don't even understand. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. If you want to help me out even more, maybe share some of my videos with a friend you think would like them. That would be above and beyond, and I'd appreciate it so much. So thank you again for supporting me and being here and watching this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.